Speaking of Cybertrucks, um, Vegas.
Oh, the worst terrorist ever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome back, season 2 of K.A.B.S.
Season 2, we in this.
We in this heat.
Yeah, a lot has happened.
A lot. We
Sorry.
have, apologies for being gone for so long. It's been what, like 2 days?
Yeah, 2 days.
2 days. In a couple hours. It's
Couple
been,
hours. To you, it might be months, but for us, it was days.
it was just a couple days.
Yeah.
Promise.
Our timing is completely different.
Yeah. Yeah. We're moving so fast.
Yeah.
Like-
We're immortals.
Yeah. The Speed Force, like, it's in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know.
We're not sponsored. We wish we were.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if I have to blur this out or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't sue us.
We're not sponsored
We're not sponsored
yet.
We just, I thought this was going to be sparkling, and it's Arizona tea.
Mm-hmm. But it's death because it's liquid
But it's,
or something like that.
Now, if this is your first time back or first time discovering our channel, I'm Kevin,
I'm Artavius.
and this is K.A.B.S.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
And welcome back for those that have been tuning in anyway. So,
Yes, and we're sorry again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't hate us.
But it's true. A lot has definitely happened. It's been
It was also holiday. We had personal things happen. You had personal things happen.
yeah.
And then we had holidays that came around. So,
And then some travels
yeah,
came up. So,
travels. I was out of town a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once, one big one. So, but yeah.
Exactly.
But we're here.
We're here.
We're here. We're here.
We're here. We're doing it. And we want to keep going.
Exactly. We got to keep this going.
We got to keep it going.
I mean, you already know cabs are always driving.
Exactly.
So we got to keep driving too.
Yep. Now we just need to add like a little tip area because, cab drivers get tips.
We get tips. And we always take the long way, so we get a higher fare.
Yeah. And we haven't gotten any tips.
Yeah. No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy. Yep. Yeah. So what do you want to start off this, our comeback? Because we didn't really plan this. It's more of just trying to catch up on everything that's been going on.
Yeah. What is the bigger thing that's happening in this country right now? Is it the election or the fires?
It's pretty even
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of folks are not happy with the election. A lot of folks are like, I saw it coming.
Yeah.
I saw it coming,
Yeah.
especially with,
Yeah.
and
And the thing, I mean, the inauguration is supposed to be Monday, but
Mhm.
we're supposed to get like 3 to 5 inches of snow tomorrow. For those
Yeah.
that don't know, we're in the DMV area.
Yeah, we're in the DMV. We had last week. We had like 8-10 inches. 8 to 10 inches.
I think it maxed out around there. I know
At least for here in
For
Clarksburg,
here.
there was like a solid 8 inches.
closer to where I am, it was not quite. I think like 6.
6? It's
Yeah,
Rockville.
about 6,
Yeah.
7. Either way, we're out of work.
Yeah,
So
that worked.
I'm happy about that.
And then the day after that,
2-hour delay.
2-hour delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, we could have just not showed up.
Oh, yeah, we had like 4 or 5 people show up. It was empty. It was so boring.
It was very boring. We had, I'm not sure how many we had. Probably like 10 total for the day.
Oh wow.
But we were able to catch up on a lot of stuff like the easy leads and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
So,
We did do that too.
Yeah. So we were able to do that. But
We also play a lot of Connections. The game. Have you played Connections? It's in the New York Times, which always go online, and it gives you a assortment of words, and you have to figure out which ones are connected. It goes from easiest to hardest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I've seen,
Surprisingly, I am very good at it, and everybody gets mad that I'm so good at it.
tell them to get their bread up.
I know, right? Like, get your knowledge up, bro.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
just because you broke don't mean I'm broke. I feel like I've seen the YouTube videos about that. Like the shorts where they're like I guess each word gets a little bit longer or is just a little bit more abstract. But
Yeah.
They all connect.
There's
I've seen
that, and then there's a set of words, but maybe there's a fill-in. You got to figure out. Like, I remember one of them was like animal, magic, and like other words, but then the second word's gonna be kingdom. So you have to figure that. Like, you don't think about that when you just see the words.
Right.
But then I was just like, animal kingdom, magic kingdom. And I forgot what the other ones were. They weren't all Disney, but
I was about to say, so Disney.
no.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
I heard Animal Kingdom. I heard Magic Kingdom. Disney.
One of them was very obvious. It was pronouns. I was just like, that's not a real pronoun, but I know where they're going with it.
Right. That's funny.
Yep.
That
But
is funny.
yeah, no. So I guess we'll start with the inauguration. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll things around it. Like
Mhm.
right now, you know what? A big talk that's happening. It's probably already happened when this comes out, but
Oh, yeah.
TikTok being
It's
banned.
supposed to be banned, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be gone after tomorrow. Now,
Which it's kinda crazy because if I'm not mistaken, before it was TikTok, wasn't it, Musical.ly or something like that?
I don't know. I only discovered it when it was TikTok.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I never did Musical.ly, but I know some people are like, "Oh my god, what are we gonna do without TikTok?" I'm like, like, everything else still exists. We
Exactly.
don't
There's Instagram,
need
YouTube
TikTok.
Shorts.
Right,
Like,
YouTube Shorts, Instagram, the Reels,
mhm.
Twitter, the cesspool that it is still there.
Now there's a new one that people are going to because TikTok's going away. It's called Clapper. It looks identical to TikTok.
Is it American based?
Mhm.
Is it like US, like American, or do you
Yes,
know?
it's because it's American,
That's
but
I
it
don't know.
looks identical to TikTok. Did my recording stop because I left the app? We're gonna keep going.
But
I'm
yeah,
sorry if I got cut off. And you guys were just seeing my mouth move like in Japanese movies. It's
one
just
one one or two difficulties of technical uh
yeah,
types.
yeah. He could leave the app and it was fine, and mine was like, nah, bro.
Nah, bro, nah.
You leave the app, I stop recording.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder. That's weird.
That is weird.
I was honestly, I left the app. And I was like, "Oh, let's still record," but
You're like, oh
yeah,
no.
going back. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, well, shit, a little bit.
There it.
Which actually reminds me, I have this meme. I know exactly why I saved it. It's from years ago, and I'm assuming it's well, I'm assuming she has a boyfriend or a husband, but it's animated. Either way, she called her man. She's like in the bathroom, like washing her undergarments. I'll put it that way,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Babe, help! I shitted on myself."
Shit it.
It literally spelled shitted, SHIDDED.
Oh, shitted.
Shitted on myself.
Oh my god.
And then the Betsy was like, "You grimy bitch. All right, I'm on my way."
Bitch. All right, I'm coming. I got you.
I
That's
don't know.
marriage for y'all.
Yeah, and that made me laugh.
That
The
is
fact that he
funny.
called it grimy.
I'm waiting for the day that Karen calls me. I shitted on myself.
Grimy bitch. All right, I'm on my way.
No. I'm not gonna lie. One time, I don't know where I was. Oh, it was back when I worked at AT&T,
Mhm.
and I used to have to go like drive around to people's homes and businesses.
Yeah.
And I went somewhere, and they ran out of toilet paper.
Mm.
Yep.
Had to do what you had to do.
I had to do what I got to do, you know? I lost an article of clothing that day. I lost an article, and I called her. I was like, babe, I was like, where are you? She's like, I'm at work. I was like, damn it.
You didn't use the curtain?
No, it was at a public restroom.
Oh.
So I had to lose an article of clothing.
Damn.
Yeah. If it
It's
was,
okay.
I would have probably done like, have you seen that movie Along Came Polly with Ben Stiller and Jennifer Aniston?
Okay. Yeah.
So they go eat like Indian food, I think, and then he gets the runs.
Ooh.
And he goes into her bathroom, runs out of toilet paper, and then he uses a towel and he uses like this loofah to try to like unclog the toilet because
Oh,
it started
God.
going everywhere. That would be me in someone's bathroom, like, oh no, this little towel, and then it's clogging.
Oh, God. I've heard the movie. I haven't seen it. I
Yes.
kind of want to see it. I mean, shit happens, literally.
Yeah.
I think
literally.
everybody. Yeah.
No.
Sometimes you go and a little happens. And
You
you're like,
know?
oh, kind of have to clean
I
this.
sprayed.
Sprayed a little bit.
Sprayed a little bit.
I was like, oh, that one was a little wet.
I have on Instagram. I wish I could show you. I have it saved. Like he's like, Alexa, whisper to me. He's like, okay. Every time you whisper, I'll whisper back. He's like, Alexa, fart for me. He's like, playing farting noise. And he's like, ooh, give me another one. And they go, it sounded so wet. He was like, oh.
I feel like I saw that one.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw that one. That's funny.
Yep. Oh man. But going back to TikTok, Karen's cousin is like super fanatic of TikTok. She doesn't like make any content, but she loves using TikTok.
Mhm.
So when we were in Texas, she was just like, TikTok, I'm gonna lose TikTok, guys. What am I gonna do without my TikTok? Like I was like, shorts, like
Yeah.
it reels. Like, what do you mean?
Shorts can be 3 minutes now too.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And then Lisette from work,
yeah.
she also was like, guys, I'm supposed to be Instagram or TikTok famous because I get my BBL next month. And like, what am I going to do now? Like, I am so, like, she was just mad. And yesterday there was a reel of this girl, like, with her VR headset, and Lisette plays Call of Duty and Fortnite on the Meta Quest. She doesn't
Mm.
have like a system. And the girl is like in this simulation where she's God. And she goes down to earth and she's like, hey guys. And the person's just staring.
Mhm.
Why didn't you say hi back? She starts destroying the whole city, and it's like, why are you banning TikTok? I was like, this is the set.
This is funny.
This is the
That's
set.
funny.
That is the set.
I'm supposed to be getting my BBL next month.
Yes.
BBL. But I mean, I will say, people would. I don't remember when TikTok came out, but I know when it like took off, it took off, and so many people
And-
got huge on it. But it's true. I mean, there's still other platforms that you can use. People are just gonna go back to Instagram a bit. Like I said, YouTube has shorts that can be 3 minutes, which is like YouTube mediums.
And now they're, if your account is big enough, they're monetized now as well.
Mhm.
So you can make money off the reels.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but something's always there. I mean, I remember when Vine died, everyone was like, Vine? What are we gonna do without Vine? And,
Which I get it, because Vine was very limited. Like,
yeah.
that's why, like, I feel like TikTok took off. It's like, oh yeah, we do 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah.
I think it started with 15 seconds, and Vine was like 7 seconds.
Yeah, it was 7 seconds.
Yeah.
People got big off it though, and then YouTube, and then Instagram, and then.
Yeah.
But there's always something out there for you guys. So if you're TikTok famous or you're aspiring to be, it'll come together. Just
There's
market.
other ways.
You have a day left. Market to everybody on TikTok on another platform that you're going to be on. I guess just hey, I'm going to be over here.
Hey, you. Hey.
Say hello.
But yeah, no, TikTok it's not. I don't even remember my login. I tried to log in. I was like, I can't get in.
I don't even have one. So, and I guess those with the VPN will just make it so they're not.
That's true.
The
Just
US.
download a VPN.
Yeah, that's it. You just I'm not even in the US.
I'm in Brazil.
Yeah, Portuguese noises.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
Obrigado.
What else? Yeah, I never had a TikTok, but yeah, it's supposed to be tomorrow that it's banned. And I saw one thing where they said the US, unless the US got paid or something like that, like they wanted to own it.
Yeah, to me, it's very like I don't even know. I haven't really researched it, but it looks like the U.S. just wants to make the revenue, or wants, like, because I don't think they're making any money out of it.
Yeah,
And they're also like, oh, because it's China. China's collecting data from U.S. So, citizens and stuff. Like, bro, like, China. I mean, the CEO's up front like, no, bro, we're just trying to make money, we're just making a living.
right.
Like, he's like a younger guy as well. He's not like extremely old. And they said that they weren't going to halt the pause unless the the ban unless the Biden administration did something about it.
Yeah,
They said, oh, we're going to let Trump deal with it. Trump's like, I'm not even in office yet, bro.
right.
Like,
Bro, leave me alone.
leave me alone. Exactly. And so he's like, today he was like, I'll do a 90-day like extension, but it gets banned tomorrow. So
But yeah, it doesn't. I don't know.
it don't count.
I don't see the huge point in it. Like, I get wanting to have security, but everything monitors everything, like all the time.
Bro, so many times that I'll be talking with Karen about something,
It'll pop up.
and then I'll open up Instagram, and then an ad for it.
The craziest part is when you're thinking about it.
That's scary.
That is terrifying. It's like I'm
Yes.
thinking about something, pops up. I was thinking about this food.
Yes.
I didn't even say it.
Exactly. These phones, I feel like, with the whole AI stuff, is just learning like who you are and what you do, so you get targeted ads.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, they're not shy about it. I remember when Facebook was like, when Zark Zuckerberg was like, yeah, I'm a reptilian. I've been monitoring all you guys for thousands of years.
Bro, also that guy talking about Mark Zuckerberg, how he was just like, oh, I'm sorry. He posted like, I'm sorry, guys, about controlling your freedom of speech. The Biden administration pressured me to like use like the meta fact check or whatever. I'm like,
I don't think that can force you to do anything.
Exactly.
You own like all of it.
all of it.
Like,
Bro, you're wearing like $1 million watch right now. In the
Right.
video, he's legit wearing like $1 million watch.
It's insane. It's insane how big like other than like Google itself, like Facebook's like right up there.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Hey, I don't know.
Speaking of the Biden administration, though. Oh, I'm sorry. You were gonna say something.
I said I feel like I don't think it's gonna ever sell to a U.S. company because the guy is high pressed on not selling.
Yeah.
Even though like they were like I think Elon Musk said like or was in the works or talking. It was like $50 billion or something. I'm like, bro, I don't think TikTok even produces that much revenue.
Yeah, it's not gonna be worth that.
And then what was the other guy? Mr. Beast.
Mm.
Yeah, but I feel like he's just
Why is he even like? I remember looking up why he is wealthy, and the answer I kind of found was like he's wealthy because he's wealthy.
yeah.
And I was like,
He's wealthy because he's
I
wealthy.
was like, okay.
And he's actually one of the only creators that doesn't like splurge. Like
Yeah.
all the money he gets just enough to live, and then everything else is. That's why he does all these videos where
All
he
these
gives
things,
away
yeah.
money.
There was some recent controversy I heard of his too, and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Beast is a bad person." I'm like, "Well, what did he do?"
He got so much shit. Sorry, when he paid for like some eye correction surgery for I don't know how many people.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he's helping so many people, and all the people like, what is he doing, giving these money like to these people, wasting his money on? I'm like, bro,
Like, what is he supposed to do?
what is he doing? He's actually helping
Right.
people.
He's just giving money to people. Like even if he has, I did watch a Squid Game. Did I watch a Squid Game? No, I did not. I did watch a different one of his challenges. And I don't know why. I was just bored one day and I took that like hour and some change and
I
watched
do the
it.
same thing. I don't watch him. I'm not subscribed to him, but every once in a while it'll pop up. I'm like, I'll watch
I
it.
guess I'll watch this.
Yeah.
And like, it's true. He is just giving money away to people or allowing people to like do things without severely harming themselves.
Yeah.
I think one thing video was talking about, oh, well, like a third of the contestants are people that he knows. It's like, okay. If I had as much money as he did, I would help the people I know
Exactly.
first. I don't see what the problem is. He's not in your face. He's not like, oh, look at this McLaren, Bugatti, Ferrari that I got today.
People just hate the hate.
Legitimately, they're
They just
hating the
hate
hate
the
because he didn't give them money.
Exactly. I forgot what rapper was giving away PS5s during Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And this mom, like she went with her kids and he hands them the PS5. And
Yeah.
he's like, yeah. And then she's like, another one for my daughter. He's like, I just gave you one. He's like, no, my daughter needs one too. He's like, I'm giving them like your family, your household, you guys, like I'd be blessed. Like I was so happy. And he's like, no, she's like, you're rude. He was like, what?
I didn't have to give you anything.
I know. I didn't have to.
I never
Like, give back.
Right. Now, look at your son. Tell your son this is your fault.
Exactly.
Like, he gave you a PS5 for the family. I mean, I never. The thing is, too, with people that are rich, like, yes, they have money, but like, they also don't have as much as people want to think that they do.
Yes. So a net worth is basically all your assets put together.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean that's what you have in their bank
That's
account.
not liquid. It's not the same.
Exactly. And a lot of these people, rich people, will tell you that they don't keep like cash or a lot of money. What they do is they have these assets and stocks, investments, etc., and they just borrow against that.
Yeah.
They're always in debt because they own this value, and then it's also, I think it's like tax free when you borrow against it.
Yeah, because like it's not like an income, so it's like it is like your money revolving, but it's not earning anything.
Exactly. Yeah. So they figured out, the system.
And I'm not mad at these types.
No.
It's no. I mean, we work in bank. For those that do know, we work in banking. It's just like somebody getting like a HELOC. You're just borrowing against your house. Your house is your asset. You're borrowing money against that to use as collateral to pay for certain things that you may not have the cash right then and there. You just pay that back.
You're paying basically yourself back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, sure, there's interest. There could be interest rates. Sure,
bank has to make money somehow.
Right, they have to.
Yeah,
which is fine, and they have the money to pay for that. But like so does like maybe not the average person today, but so do a lot of people today.
Yeah,
like the average Joe can still also pay that interest on what they borrowed against themselves. It's not
exactly,
especially with interest rates are like below 8%. It's not ridiculous.
No. Like, and I did something similar back when with AT&T when I had my 401k. I borrowed against it. Like I was like, they were like, you can take money out, it's borrowed, and you just pay yourself back with interest. And I actually got to keep the interest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have 401k anymore.
there's a because I've been at M&T for a year now. I've been getting the letter. I was like, oh, 401k, you know.
Oh, yeah,
I was like,
now
oh,
they're like,
okay, cool. And they gave me a pen.
bruh.
I don't know where the pen is.
Yo, so I have the floating drawer with Monica when she goes sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I always,
I don't know who Monica is.
she's this other girl that works there. But she works
That one?
Yes.
Okay.
And I always have like fresh pens because I was like, okay, like I changed the whole layout of mine to be super like convenient for me.
Yeah.
And I put in fresh pens and everything. She came in one day, came back, and I was like, why do I have 2 pens left? I had like 15 in there. I'm like, what? I messaged her. She's like, I give them to customers because they need to fill out. I was like, there's right in front, there's a chain with a pen at the end of it. So every time a customer comes in, like, look, can I buy your pen? I'm like, there's one right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm not giving away pens anymore.
I hate giving away, especially when I have a really good,
It's actually exactly. You have
That's
that
a really
like
good
one
pen.
good pen, and I had one pen in there that I always use because
Yeah.
it was like nice, like gel, dark.
It feels really good.
Yeah, me right. I was like, sweet. I never hand that one over. If by any chance I'll hand the other version, but
Yeah.
not that one. That one's gone.
Mm.
That one's gone.
So I know at my branch, what bothers me is, of course, we have the table up front, like the greeting table, and it has pens in there for people to use. And of course, we'll start the week with like 15, and by the end of the week, there's like 4. And I know it's not even the customers taking them; it's my colleagues taking them, walking somewhere, using it,
Oh.
dropping it, grabbing another random pen somewhere.
Oh my god!
Because I try to keep my station just like you said, convenient for myself.
Yes.
All my pens, I even have them like order of like which pens to use, even like with certain forms to fill out because some of them don't take properly. And otherwise, it's like, yeah, all the pens that customers use are behind there. If they use one that's here, I'll hand it to them, and then I'll make some sort of gesture to like put it back.
Yeah.
Give me my pen back.
So we were out of pens completely for customers, and we just got the order in yesterday. And I put green thumbtacks at the end of it, and I like pushed them through, and then I taped it so like you could see the color. And if anybody unclicks it, they can't just go click and then use it or put it in their pocket. Now it's click. Oh, I have to wait, use it, and then click it, but put it back.
Yeah.
Yep. Only one went missing yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know where it went. It's probably somebody's desk. That's probably it.
We have one lady. She always comes in the drive up. And I mean, she admitted to me, she was like, if you give me she was like, I take pens. She was like, I steal them. I'm not gonna lie. I steal them.
I take your pen.
Them, da, da, da. And it's like, So every time she ever asks to use a pen, we go to the drive up and I look, I can see the pen that's in your car. Here's your form. Go ahead and fill that out. I turn away before she asks
for a pen.
And if she asks for one, here's one of the ones that are kind of janky.
Yeah.
They're old and janky.
I had a customer that can I use a pen? Sweet. Sent it through the thing. Came back, filled it out. All right, cool. And then I was like, all right, have a good day. I see the pen. I see the pen in the customer's hand, and can you leave the pen in the tube, please?
Yep.
She's like, oh.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I've definitely asked the customers like, the pen. Oh, you want it back? What do you mean? Yes.
It's not a universal, just here, take it forever.
Right. Now, I will say there are some customers that ask. I'm like, you know what? Because you asked, I'll give you one of the good ones.
Exactly. The ones that actually say MNT on them. Yes.
Yep. Because we have like the green ones are like all green. I can give them those. I like those pens. Those
I like those ones.
So I give them those. We have one customer. They have a specific type of pen. A couple I took home. I did ask for them to bring extra.
Oh, okay.
So I could take those home. But they're either black or blue, and they feel fantastic. And I make sure to hide those.
Nice.
But I know for a fact when it goes to the point, like, oh, one of my coworkers will be like, oh, where'd the pens go for the customers? I'm like, hold on. I'll just go through the offices. Click. Here. They're like, oh, that's where they were? You were one of the perpetrators.
You took them.
You took them. You're a perpetrator.
Yep. I agree. No. But we went far from TikTok inauguration.
Yeah, TikTok inauguration.
Yes. Welcome back, Donald Trump.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
What was it? Golf claps.
Golf claps.
Yeah.
Your dance move that you do.
Look at my African American over there.
Nicky Jam. Nicky Jam is so hot. It's a dude.
oh
It's a dude. When he did that during one of his rallies,
lordy.
he was like, I have Nicky Jam. Here we're gonna talk. Do you guys know Nicky? She's so hot. Come on, Nicky. Come up. And then he gets up there. He's like, Nicky Jam, everybody.
I'm so hot.
I'm so hot. How much I identify as she.
Yo, current year.
Oh, God.
But yeah, he's coming back.
Yeah.
As many of you know, I mean, I guess things have smoothed over now where people I think are kind of you have to have accepted it at this point. You know, it's been a while, and he performed much better than people thought.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of everybody.
Yeah.
was like, yeah, we're gonna step to the left. You're gonna step this way a little bit.
Yeah.
To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he comes back.
I think it was funny because I think he made like Elon Musk like part of his, staff or like
Yeah.
head of like environmental something. But apparently now Elon Musk is shitting on MAGA people, calling them stupid and like how like could they do this? And I'm like, bro, what?
I don't know. It's Elon. He's the richest man in the world. He can do whatever he wants, I guess. I don't know.
So. Maybe he's bipolar.
Yeah. And he's African.
He is. Oh yeah. So
He's
now
South-
the
he's
MAGA
from
people
South
are
Africa.
like, he's not even American. Deport him.
It's like all I'm saying is he's the richest African American in the
Hey,
world. He's the richest African American I ever seen.
there you go.
But to say
He made
deport
it
him,
big.
like,
Y'all could do it too.
right? Saying deport him is crazy though, because like, I'm positive he's a citizen. Like he's been doing like his company's based in California. I think still. I know he had whatever Tiffy.
There's a huge. I know there's. When I was in Austin, there's a huge plant over there, like ginormous, like bunch of Cybertrucks. That's all you saw.
We have. I don't know if it's not necessarily a plant, but we have a factory here too. It is behind the station off of I guess technically off of Goody. Off East Goody, make a right. I think we have two of them. But like they just, I guess they go there. The ports go there, and they distribute.
Oh, okay.
Elsewhere.
It's probably a smaller like distribution center.
Yeah.
No, this one's like I don't know, like 2 miles long.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I
I'm
believe it,
driving.
though.
I'm like,
When does
still
it
here.
end?
It's still to my right.
Right. Like, when does this end?
Yeah, exactly.
Start speeding. What is happening?
That's how it felt. That's how it felt. I was like, this is ginormous. You get off the airport. It's near the airport. Not as close as you'd think, but it's so massive. You're like, oh, there it is.
Damn. But yeah, it's I mean, I wouldn't appoint him personally. I don't think. I mean, sure, it's an electric vehicle, but like,
bro, wasn't he giving out? He was giving out Cybertrucks to families that lost power during the fires. I'm like, so you're giving out electric vehicles that need power to people that have no power.
I got it. They can sell them. Get the money. Buy a generator.
There you go. Yeah, they can put gas in that generator.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Big brain.
Yep. I no longer have a Tesla, by the way. That's an update.
Oh yeah.
No more electric. Sorry, Elon.
Take that. I mean, sorry, Elon.
Got his ass.
Speaking of Cybertrucks, Vegas.
Oh, the worst terrorist ever. There was a comedian talking about that because he's like, yo, can you imagine you did all this, like, what's it called? Research. You're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to bomb this place. And the only person that dies is yourself.
Just dumbass. Just stupid.
What are the other terrorists, like, in the afterlife going like, hey, bro, like, check what I did. Well, you killed yourself. That's it.
Yeah. It's kamikaze, but just for you.
Yes. But I do believe that. What are the odds that the guy was burnt beyond recognition, but his passport was untouched?
Hey, look. Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
I don't know. It's a lot of it screams like
Yeah.
planted by government.
Because I remember seeing it too. It's like the fact that the Cybertruck, I can still recognize that low resolution vehicle from here. Like I can still see. I was like, is this advertisement?
All right. It's like, oh, the car's indestructible, but the person inside is not.
Yo, your assets?
Your
Look,
assets.
if you die but your family's alive, Assets, bro.
Assets.
It's you
Pass it
got
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They resold that Cybertruck.
Right.
Limited edition.
It's fire, bro.
It's
Explosive sales.
fire.
Something to die for.
Something to die for. That's it. That's the one. Something to die for.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then what was the other? There was another. Was there another terrorist?
It was Vegas and New Orleans.
Yes, New Orleans. And apparently,
Is that the one that the guy drove into people?
I think so. Yes, he did. He drove into people and then started shooting
Mhm.
with his electric truck as well. It was a Ford Lightning.
Hey, look.
Yo, someone's targeting these electric vehicles.
Right. And these are American companies too. Look.
Hey,
America.
I'm pretty sure these gas folks are like, yo, we're going to make these electric vehicles look bad.
Right. All I'm saying is when I drive my gas Raptor V8 that gets all of 10 miles to the gallon highway,
Yeah.
I ain't never shot nobody.
I never shot nobody. Shit.
Shit.
And then, you know, I always got that thing on me.
Matter of fact, I'm going to turn my truck on now and just let it run.
For no reason. And you know what? I'll put a brake on the accelerator.
Just so it's go. And I guarantee you won't shoot anybody.
Yep.
It's completely loads a gun, puts it in the car, turns it on, lets it go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody dies.
There's a huge conspiracy behind it because that one with the Ford Lightning in New Orleans was also, they were both in the military and they both served together. They're like, they found out they both served together. They went to they were on the same base and everything. And they're like, what's going on?
So what's the plan here?
Yeah. What's the plan?
Speaking of which, stuff like that too. If it's a case of like, sometimes I know people commit self-deletion by like military or police.
Right.
Why do you have to harm people? Why do you have to take people down with you? Well, I guess the guy in Vegas, like, mission failed and you won't get them next time.
Exactly.
But the guy in New Orleans, like, for what?
Why? Like, what did they do to you?
Right.
Yeah.
It's just people just being people. I don't understand. It's silly to me.
I never know why someone else wants to harm another person, like, for nothing.
For nothing.
I don't get it.
There's no, I don't know.
It's just evil in the world.
It's the evil world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, though, it is evil. I don't understand. It makes no sense to me.
It's I feel I went down a rabbit hole yesterday of like cops like that were, you know, unalived. And the one video that stood out was a 28-year-old officer who pulled over a big like drug guy near the border. And the thing is, Homeland Security knew who he was, and they said, "Hey, can you just do the traffic stop?" And they were monitoring it. And so the guy pulls him over, makes it seem like a routine, like maybe tint's too dark.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but he was like, "Okay, let me come around. Like, I see you have a firearm, you have a permit." He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, for my safety, I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna like take it." So as he gets starting to come around, the guy gets out and just starts shooting at him.
And it's when he executes him.
He
Too, right?
like legit in the video, you see him go up to him because he's laying on the floor and just boom to the head. I'm like, oh my God! Like,
I saw that video and I know, was it like the family immediately like wanted to sue Homeland Security, right?
They want, but then they had immunity or something.
I was like, how do you have him? Like, it was. I remember watching. I was like, this is the worst planned thing I've ever heard. Like, he has no backup.
Yeah,
you know, this guy's super dangerous and armed.
Yeah, and the guy, they didn't even say, "Officer, this is a very dangerous person." He didn't know
at all.
Nothing.
They just go do. And if I'm not mistaken, they said they were like upwards of like 2 football fields away or something like that.
Like, they were like 250 yards away.
I was like, yeah,
something
well,
like
we don't want to, you know, tip him. Like, bro, this guy he's young. He's relatively new at his job. Just no type of backup, nothing. I mean, sure.
They settled. I think they gave him like $500,000 to the family. Bro, that's nothing.
That's nothing, dude. That's nothing.
Now I got a widowed fiance with a kid.
It was such a foolish death too. Like, this one thing, I remember watching the video and I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, even though I knew, like, the television was saying how he died, like, watching it, I was like, please survive. Like,
I know.
In my head, I was like, oh, he like survived. Something happened.
He's like, you guys haven't seen the video. He's yelling like, like, help.
Yeah. Absolutely insane. It makes no sense.
But how do we get to that?
Inauguration.
So,
the terrorist stuff with
stuff, yeah. But now that we're past terrorists, if you guys don't know, again, we're in the DMV. we're having like a winter blizzard while the other side of the country is in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. It's insane. I mean, um, Kendrick Lamar did a fantastic. He did too good of a job. Now California's just on fire.
On
It's
fire.
just on fire.
Legit on fire. Now there is one that's messed up is about that is how I think it was like a month or two before the fire started. State Farm specifically, from what I read, uh, came out and told their insurance holders like, "Oh, we're not going to cover any damage done by wildfires."
Yeah.
So now, like, do these people just lost homes and now they're stuck with this debt and now they can't claim anything?
Which is insane to me.
How's that legal?
Like, it's I can't remember which insurer too was in Florida, and I could be mistaken, but if I'm not mistaken, in Florida they also have insurers that don't cover like damages due to like hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
Which a part of me is like, well, you did move there, you know hurricanes happen. Why would you build your house right there?
Exactly.
And California's like, I mean, California kind of catches fire, but it really is usually like just forest fires. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're not out here like Goldilocks and just three pigs and all that stuff. But it's insane. So yeah, if it happened, like a month before that, these companies all know what's going on. Like,
and then there was another video. I don't know if it was real or if it was AI because I don't know what's real anymore when I see things on the internet.
yeah,
But like
it's
one of
crazy.
the commissioners or something was like the city was like giving this whole speech and it's like, that was before we started the fire. And it just like went mute for a second. He's like, I mean, before the fire started. And I was like,
So before you started the fire.
Before you started the fire. But yeah, so that's kind of sus as well. And then what made me mad after this is all these celebrities are like, I lost my home, donate. I'm like, bro, what? You have millions.
Bro, yeah. Well, go buy one.
Yeah, go buy another. Go to your other one.
One
Forget
of your
about
10
that one.
homes burned down.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Like, I get it. It's still a home. Like, it's an asset. But, like, damn, bro. Like, the only thing I saw, which I don't mean to sound messed up, but, like, I know... Well, I would say I do watch basketball, but more so I watch LeBron James. So therefore I watch the Lakers. But I know their games had to like be postponed and stuff like that and playing other like California teams. But I'm not saying the celebrities don't matter, but the other people that have lost everything for the insurance to not cover their homes, or these celebrities that have multiple homes to not think, hey, maybe we should also help these people too. Like that, it's crazy. There's a lot of nonsense. There's a lot of nonsense.
A lot of nonsense. It's just crazy. I don't know what was like. There was also another spokesperson that was on like the Joe Rogan podcast. I think not that long before that. He was like, it's gonna take like the right gust of wind and LA will burn down.
Yeah.
Well, look, it happened.
I will say that is one reason I don't really complain too much about living here, like the Mid-Atlantic region, but I do think from a weather standpoint, I think we live in the best region in this country. We don't get hit with hurricanes like in the South. We don't get hit with wildfires like in the West. We aren't in a desert.
We don't get tornadoes.
We don't get tornadoes, and we're not depressed like Washington State.
That's true.
And their surrounding areas.
That's very true.
So, like...
And as much as I complain, you're right.
Yeah. We also get, like, legitimately, the worst we get is, like, kind of what we hit, like ice storms, which sure, but like we don't get.
I mean, when I was born, apparently in '96, there was I think it snowed like 4 feet or something.
We had funny enough, I was born in '95, so I think during that time there was also some sort of ice storm.
Yeah,
I think it was a Wednesday I was born or Saturday, I can't remember.
I was born Tuesday.
It was I want to say it was a Wednesday. I have to check, but it was an ice storm, and I remember. As a story, as what I've heard, is my mom and my brother were at the mall. I guess my sisters were home, and my mom was like, "Oh, it's happening," and sent my brother home to be with my sisters. And then she hopped in a cab and went to the hospital. And there was an ice storm out, and I was like, "Oh, okay, well."
Well, for me, it was the ambulance. My parents were at home. They lived in a townhouse in Olney, and it snowed so bad, and the ambulance couldn't get to them inside the townhouse neighborhood.
Yeah,
somebody had to carry my mom in the snow to the ambulance. Yep. I could have been born in snow, bro.
He could have been Sub-Zero.
I could have been Sub-Zero. Chance missed.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, yeah, it's true. I I try not to complain too much, like weather, but yeah, I think it's one of the
I
safest. I
don't
think
mind
about
snow.
that.
Like I was out,
I like the snow.
I was out doing donuts. You know, I got big wheels now, all wheel drive. I'm out there. I got gas now.
And he got that gas on
I
him.
got that gas on me.
Guys,
Dang.
hit him up.
18 to 17 miles a gallon.
Hey, we love it.
Yeah. Regular.
Mm-hmm.
Regular.
Yeah, we can't be out here paying premium prices.
No.
Insane.
No.
Did you see how much gas jumped up just in the past
Bro,
week
yes.
and a
What
half?
happened? It went from like, because right here, the little Clarksburg market,
Yeah.
it was at the lowest it reached was like 265. And I was like, yes, like this is amazing. My car filled up with like $40.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like at 305 there, or 310, something. I'm like,
It's the marathon by me for the longest time was in like the 290s over there. It was like recently it was like 297. And then 2 days ago, after the gym I went, it said 323. And I was like, hold on.
What?
Like, why'd you jump up a whole quarter?
What
I'm
happened?
confused. I don't what happened?
Oh gosh.
Tell you, man, that Biden's having his last hurrah. He said, "Oh, yeah, I say I forget things. I forgot to keep the prices low.
My bad."
Whoops."
You know what's crazy? Talking about keeping prices low is Costco. I was reading an article or hearing someone talking about an article because I don't really read much.
Me neither.
About Costco and how they've been able to keep their prices low and how they're fighting inflation.
Yeah.
And like other corporations are trying to sue Costco for keeping their prices so low. I'm like, bro, what?
You know,
They're even trying to lower it more.
I'm not surprised though, because if I'm not Costco is owned by like Walton's, right? But Walmart, or is that Sam's Club?
Sam's Club.
Sam's Club. Okay.
Sam's Club, yeah.
Well, maybe Costco's following that same procedure because I know for a few years ago, people were trying to companies were trying to sue Walmart because they lowball so much, which is how they price out like other smaller competitors because they keep the prices low. But Costco, I mean, so I say Costco keeps the cost low, and it's true. I went last Saturday, and I bought 5 pounds of ground. It was 5 or 6 pounds of ground beef, a couple pounds of fish, a couple pounds of chicken, and like one of those large giant bags of chips are like this, which
family size.
Yeah, like it's like 2 family sizes, $6.99 instead of going to giant. It was like $6.59 for the one that's like that. Yeah, had like half that. But yeah, I got a couple of things, and it came out. It was like less than $70. I was like, damn, if I went to Giant and did this, a lot of money. But that's why I like Costco. That's just the biggest thing. They just pay wholesale price for things.
Wholesale prices.
I mean, the thing is though, inflation is outpacing the rate in which like we get paid.
Oh yeah,
so
100%.
If companies are getting upset about this, it's not because Costco is doing something underhanded. They're just trying to help the people. Like the price of their hot dog has been $1.50 for
forever, and that's never. They say
they said they're not going to change it. And
Arizona has always been $1, and he said that like I don't need to raise it. He's like we have no debt.
Yeah.
He's like we're making money. Why do I need to?
Dude, it's tea.
Yeah, it's tea. It's freaking tea.
When I go to places and I see the Arizona, like, 2 for $2.50 or 2. I saw one that said 2 for like $2.85 or something like that. And I was like, yo, why is Arizona $1.50?
Yeah, he said that if you see a place that has that, you can go online to like their website or something. And he either said they'll reimburse you or they'll talk to them and like pull their product off their shelves, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. There's one gas station I know. So the Walgreens by me, they still keep it at 99 cents.
Okay.
The worst is when it says 99 cents on the can.
And then they charge
you more. And I'm like, bruh, like, come on. It says it right here.
False advertisement.
But the Walgreens by me, and then there's a gas station on the way to Mitchell's. Right off of 355. That Free State, I think is what it's called. No, it's not Free State.
Which one?
So all 355 before you get on 75.
To go up towards him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
That gas station right there still sells them for 99 cents.
Nice.
I remember going recently. I went and I was like, "There's still 99 cents." I was like, "Yeah, all right, cool. I'll take the 3."
And then now to bring things down a little smaller to hometown, yo, what's been going on in DMV, man? All these people dying. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
So we R.I.P. to
I think
Lil what?
I think it's Lil Zelly.
Lil Zelly.
Zelly. I
went to school with him.
Yeah. Went to school with him. I don't know the extent of
I don't either.
how he passed away, but I just know he's
But
I know he's young.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I would say I know he's young.
I think he's Andy's age.
Mid 20s. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Mid 20s. He recently passed away. I'm not sure how.
Oh, he
Um,
got shot.
the double homicide off of Shady Grove.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and then somebody got hit by a
Pedestrian.
car.
Yeah, pedestrian. There was a truck with new vehicles that flipped.
Do you remember when it was me and you? We were leaving the DMV for some reason, or the MVA, I should say, and the truck was carrying exotic vehicles and got into the accident.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Instant fired.
Instant. We were like, he's fired. He lost
He's
his
fired.
job.
The truck had probably like $3 million just on it.
Yeah.
Just in vehicles and accident. It's like you're fired.
You're
That's it.
done.
You're
You're
done.
lost. Yeah. Everything.
Your family doesn't have enough money.
Your family doesn't have enough money. You're screwed for the rest of your life.
Your firstborn
Yes.
is now owned collectively by all these companies.
Yes. They're gonna take over the debt. Your kids are gonna take over the debts. Maybe your kids' kids too.
Yeah. Maybe your great grandkids might be okay,
Exactly.
but you and your kids are done. But yeah, a lot of craziness is happening. 2025 is
It's not starting off well.
it's not starting off
It's
too
not starting
well,
off well.
but I hope for the best.
Yeah. I say this is our year of growth.
Absolutely.
Personally,
Yeah.
I haven't talked to you about it, but what better time than the present? Karen and I have decided that I'm going to go back to school to at least get my associate's degree
Oh, nice.
through MC.
Okay.
So I just got my email today. I got accepted into Montgomery College, one of the
Yeah.
most prestigious community colleges.
Actually, though, like it actually is.
Actually
It's
is, yeah.
actually competing with like a lot of 4-year institutions.
Yes.
So
So I'm in. Now I just got to figure out, I'm going to go for business administration. 'Cause
Okay.
I've always been in sales and stuff.
mhm.
And maybe I can get into like some bigger sales stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be doing that. What's it called for the DOE?
Right.
That's 3 days a week, so I can try to like figure out how I can fit school into the extra days.
Mhm.
And Karen also wants to get her bachelor's or master's. I don't know, whatever ones she has next. As well, probably she was looking at Maryland Global Campus. It's online.
Yeah.
But she's comparing it to another one that her cousin got her degree in. It's like some online school university in Utah. Just because the cost is low, even though it's out of state, it's still less than what USG was.
Oh, I mean, schools. That's one thing too. School is so ridiculously expensive.
Yes, it's at first. I'm only doing it because there's certain positions that just at least require an associates, and I'll be making 6 figures. That's just starting point.
Right.
So that's the reason why I was like, I guess I gotta get an associates, because I'm a big believer. Like, you don't necessarily have to go through all this to make a lot of money.
You don't.
But lately, it's gotten harder for some reason.
Which
Like-
is it's
Like a lot of these companies are like, you need experience. I'm applying to get the experience.
Yeah, it's silly.
Because even for people that have the degrees, I'm applying. You need experience, bro. I got the
Yeah.
degree, bro.
Right. Like you tell me I went $100,000 into debt to be told that I'm entry level and get 40K.
Andy,
It's
he
ridiculous.
he just finally got offered a job as an animal control officer.
It's so backwards. I recently watched a YouTube video. I can't remember his name, so sorry I can't plug you in, bro. But
Sorry.
he was talking about this and just like how the system sucks and how certain things like Indeed and LinkedIn have made it worse because all these people get flooded with, they're applying even like internationally for stuff that's here. And a lot of these companies, like they'll say stuff like, oh, instead of saying a degree like needed, they'll say preferred.
Yes.
And still for like entry level. But I think they bank on a lot of people going to school, spending all that time in there, and just being happy to get offered anything. Oh yeah, we'll give you 40K because you're entry level. You haven't been working this, then the third. You want to start digging into that debt, and the people that actually have experience, like working experience. I mean,
Yeah.
like, you're gonna teach me your systems anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever I learned, you're gonna tell me to forget. Like, You didn't hire me to give you ideas on how to change the company. So
Yeah, exactly.
It's silly.
It's so and then certain companies are also either saying like, oh, for people that actually went to school, like my father who went to school, works in a hospital.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, he got home the other day. He was telling me how he's pissed because he's training these people that didn't go to school because they decided like people can just get trained by you and get like a certificate or something.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, what? I went to school for this, and they're gonna pay them less for the same job. So now you're probably gonna fire me.
Yep. That too. That too. When they have the people that are there, training the people that are just going to take their spot,
Mm-hmm.
paying them what, 30% less.
Yes.
And again, the people that are younger, they don't know any better anyway, which you can't be too mad at them, but it's ridiculous.
I'm out of the company. Like,
Right.
yeah.
So underhanded.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have to make cuts because inflation, bro. Like,
Shut the
first off, right. The whole concept of money is already it's made up anyway. So
exactly. You guys are already overcharging for
you're
everything.
already overcharging.
Yeah.
Everything. I went to Giant the other day. 18 case of 18 dozen and a half case of eggs. It was like $10.99.
What?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. First off, go to Food Line. It's much better.
Okay.
Much better.
I go to Sam's because Sam's Club? Yeah, Sam's comes to me as they don't always have it, but they do cage-free, pasture-raised, organic eggs, and it's a case of 24 for like $8.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad at all.
that's not bad. And then they're brown eggs because I don't really like white eggs. I don't. When the yolk is like
Discrimination. I love
yellow, you love white eggs.
No, I said discrimination.
Oh,
I love it.
yes, I'm discriminating against the white eggs.
Love
I
it.
Love brown eggs. Brown eggs.
Brown.
Brown. When the yolk is orange, that's a true egg. If it's yellow, it's fake.
That's a fake egg.
Fake egg.
Fake
It's
news.
been bleached.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See? It's that whitewashing.
Yes.
But yeah, it's insane, dude. Like, it's absolutely insane. Everything. I mean, prices of a lot of things are starting to kind of come back to normal.
Sort of.
But for the most part, it's not. Actually, recently, actually, Trump was asked a question about like the price, like food cost,
Oh yeah.
and classic tried to twist his words, and he said it's difficult for food. He said once things go up, it's hard to bring them back down. But our plan is to bring costs back down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said, and I was like, well, this is true. Typically speaking, when things get more expensive, they don't drop; they kind of stay the same, or they increase at a lower rate. But food costs should come down because people aren't getting paid more.
No,
It's just the
exactly.
truth; they're not.
Mm-mm.
And they took it as him saying that he's not going to even try. He's given up. And he said, you're just going to have to pay more. And I was like, yo, this is grossly misrepresented. Like, there's a literal video of him not saying that. It was ridiculous.
People just want to interpret things in their own way.
Yeah. The only reason I even bring that up is just like, I mean, I turn 30 next month, but in the
You
20
can
plus
identify
years,
as 29.
I do identify as 29.
Yeah.
But in the time that I've been able to like understand the pricing of things, this is the first time I've heard. I can remember like food costs being a hot topic issue for a president. Like
Yeah.
generally saying it's like, oh yeah, food's getting more expensive, but we need to deal with that. But for like that to be somewhat more at the forefront, it's insane.
Yeah.
And I know it's 5 years removed now. You're talking about, oh well, COVID this, COVID that. Which even then I was like, bro, did the chickens disappear during COVID? Like 'cause I recall them saying more wildlife was appearing. So
Right?
the chickens disappeared.
Where the chickens go.
Right. The cows for milk, milk prices haven't really changed, but still, like,
Did you see the video? There was a video of like this lady who had a chicken in like her garage or something. She's like, I need an egg. And it just lays the egg immediately. Did you see that?
I did not.
No, the chicken is sitting in like those like what's it called, construction, like where they scoop some dirt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just sitting in there.
A wheelbarrow.
A wheelbarrow, that's the word. And she goes up to it. I need an egg. She's like,
Thanks.
Yep, thanks.
See,
On
that's,
demand eggs.
that's what I need. I need a golden goose.
golden goose.
I need some goose
Solid
eggs.
gold eggs.
That's what I need.
Yep.
Sell it.
Eat it.
Yeah, that too.
Eat it. Gold is apparently edible.
You know,
Have
this
you-
is why things get expensive. When people start putting gold on food, but I mean, this gold-plated wing for what?
just because they said they can eat gold.
Right. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I don't know. But,
Um,
oh, and then when it comes to cost as well, I was reading a thing where, sorry, my mind goes everywhere. But for cars, because I got rid of my Tesla. Luckily, this has been one of the lower car payments that I've had on my Honda. But 1 in every 5 Americans have a car payment of over $1,000.
That's insane.
I'm like
20%.
20% of Americans have, and it just happened. I said it's just in 2024 that has been the highest like revenue when it comes to cars and like how much people are willing to pay for a car.
Yeah.
Over $1,000.
It's insane because first of all, there's more cars than people.
Yeah.
And it's a luxury. You don't need to pay that much.
I learned that because I've had a lot of cars, and I learned that I just need comfort.
Yeah.
And A to B.
Mm-hmm.
I got a passport now. I have a Honda Passport.
You know, I will say that's as one of the things. Like obviously for my car, I wanted a little bit more power than the car had before. But you know, it's like okay, this is because even then, I think the average car payment was like $400, which I think now the average car payment for America is like $450, and the average term length has gone from 60 months to 72 months, which is why they push that so much.
Yeah, in certain places even offers up to 78 months. I don't know why.
78's weird. I've seen 84 months also.
Yeah, I've seen 84, but like
months.
I've seen it where it says 72, 78. I'm like,
that's weird.
Why 78?
Why 6.5 years? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Just that's weird.
It is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, because the average car sold today, is $44,000. I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if the average, I mean, I'll do some math real quick, but like the average term length is 72 months now, so it's 44,000 by 72. It's like, yeah, so it makes sense that $1,000, some 20%, because the average monthly payment is $611.
That's without interest.
Right, that's just flat.
And right now, I think the interest rates are still like in the 6% or something.
Yeah, the only way getting lower than that is like great credit and you're financing with the dealership if they have those specials.
Exactly.
Or if you have a great credit.
Not all. That's how I did it. I did it with the dealership.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. And sometimes they're only with like certain flagship vehicles.
Mm-hmm. You know? It's not every model. It's a certain model.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm pretty sure my Passport, because next year it's getting a refresh. I already saw it and I was like, but I got lower interest rate. So
yeah. So it's crazy because I got my car's used. And my interest rate is 3.26, which even for new cars, 3.26 is like you're not going to get that on new cars.
Never.
And I have it on a used car.
Yeah.
And of course, I got it like right at the perfect time in 2021.
Oh, you got it perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got it 2020. I got the car June of 2020. Refinanced it literally almost like a year to the date in 2021. So I just kept the rest of my 60 months from there and whatever the case may be. But
kind of a good spot because I did mine when I got the test on 2022. I had a 780 credit score and Kara had an 809 and our interest rate was 6.3.
Which is ridiculous.
I'm like, our credit score is amazing. Why is your interest rate so high?
Was it this high?
Yeah.
And that's crazy too, because with Tesla, you're buying it new. You're buying it from Tesla. Like there's no.
They're like, nope.
Who do you have to pay?
I know. Why? Like what? Why am I paying interest to yourself?
Right. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the cost of things is just ridiculous. Housing costs too.
Everything. Housing. People struggling. I mean, my parents, they're still renting this house because houses are too much. I wish we could buy a house. Karen and I have been like, now we plan on staying here.
Yeah.
I want to buy a house, but it'll be like more towards Frederick because that's where we can afford to buy a house if we buy something here. Still, it's like right now, I think we did the math, and for every 100,000, it's at least $1,000 a month. So I'm like, okay, average house in Maryland costs about 300,000, so I'm gonna pay like $3,000 a month,
and that's on the low end.
Exactly.
I will say there are some pockets in certain places in PG County if you want to go there. Upper Marlboro has some really nice houses. Like it was because when I was still at Presidential, we went to one neighborhood. It was like one of those cookie cutter like neighborhoods, just PG County. So of course everybody was, but it was a lot of cake. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of cake. Like, yo, this is. I kind of like this.
I'm gonna move over here.
I have to come over here. But these were like 5-bedroom, 6-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom houses with basements and like decent sized backyards. 2-car garages plus a driveway. 450, 550.
Wow.
Like that was like the average price range. Like you even had the neighbors like competing with their like centerpieces in their like front yards. One lady, she was like, "Oh yeah, that's my house over there. I mean, you can come over, but as you can see, I don't need anything done, but you can still come over and take a look at this house." I'm like, "Ma'am,
No, my whole job is
yeah, I can see.
I can
It's
see
fine.
it.
Also, your roof actually does need work, but
And
whatever."
you got cake.
Right. This particular lady did,
Oh,
unfortunately.
damn it.
Yeah.
I thought she was trying to like holler at you. Like, "Can I come
Nah,
over?"
if only. If only. But still, the houses were nice. That same house over here easily go for like 1.2.
Oh yeah. We were driving to Westminster today, and there was a new house, this new housing development like being built. Probably about this size house.
Yeah.
It said starting in the low 1 million. I was like, starting in the low. You can't say low.
Yeah,
1
don't
million.
tell me that.
Don't say
Don't
that.
tell me that. Just say $1 million homes.
Starting in the millions. Just say
Right.
that.
You know those like single level brick houses by my neighborhood?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those are averaging like 650, 750.
Oh wow. What?
Yeah. And then the ones that have been like that had, added that have stuff added to it, like
Yeah.
another floor and stuff, those are going 1.3, 1.4.
What?
And I'm like, yo, why?
That's
Why?
insane. I mean, my parents remember the Twin Brook house?
Yeah, yeah.
They sold it for like 480. That was back then. I can't
Yeah.
imagine now.
Now, oh my goodness, it's insane.
I know.
I remember my nephew, he came to visit from Jersey and we were in DC and we were driving and I don't know, we got on top of the houses and that's when I was like, these right here, these ones that barely have a hallway for a driveway. Yeah, these homes, I was like, the cheap ones are going for like 1.5. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, the cheap ones. So you said cheap. I was like, yeah. So we looked on Zillow, 1.5. And then
Oh my God.
as they started to get like this much space in between the homes and maybe this much more of a driveway, small little backyard, I was like, yeah, those are going for like 2.
Okay.
Oh, what about this really big one here? 5.5. I was like, this is like for what?
And then the worst part is that all these houses also have like an HOA of like $500 a month.
It makes no sense.
I'm like, bro, for what?
Tell me, man.
What are you taking care of? My trimming?
Right.
My yard trimming?
This is why.
This is why
I've
we
been like North Carolina, bro.
exactly. Or this is why Karen wants to go out towards Frederick. We were looking even at a house that was for rent in I forgot what it was called, but it was 30 minutes northwest of Frederick. And I forgot what the city was called. It's not even a city because it's just farmland. And it was $1,800 a month, 3-bedroom, 2,000 square foot house.
Okay.
But it was only like it was on a mountainside. So yeah. But the lady never responded. Man, this is the longest we've done.
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
the
long
best
we've done.
welcome back episode ever.
Yeah, let's say season 2 starting off with a bang.
Starting with a bang.
We here.
We in this.
But yeah, I will say I kind of feel bad though because like I've also been looking. I've been seeing townhouses to rent in Baltimore. $1,400 a month,
Yes.
3-bedroom,
So-
2-bathroom. I'm like,
Almost all of Karen's coworkers live either Baltimore or up near Upper Marlboro. The one that lives the furthest drives 3 hours to work.
jeez,
Yeah.
like in PA.
She near Virginia Beach, near like right before.
She commutes.
She commutes
That's nasty.
3 days a week.
That's
She
still
says it's because of the
nasty.
money.
But,
I'm like,
like-
bro, you're just wasting it on the drive.
Yeah, it's like I'm sorry. The drive is taking it. Like the maintenance. I'm
Oh.
sorry. Nah,
I don't know.
I couldn't fade that. The Baltimore one is like, all right, that's an hour.
It's an hour.
That's an hour.
Okay.
The average commute is like 35 minutes anyway, so that's an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was working in Virginia, it was 35 minutes, 40 minutes anyway. That's not that bad. But I've been looking at those, and I remember talking to my brother. And he's trying to get out of Baltimore. And he was like,
And you're like, I'm trying to come in.
I remember he told me, he was like, where? Look at the street view. And I was like, all right, street view. And I was like, maybe no. Yeah, maybe no. But the inside looks great.
I've seen that. They're like little like townhouses,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like all brick on the outside. You're like, and then you look inside, it's like fully remodeled.
It's fantastic on the
Yeah.
show. And I mean, I know why. It's
They're trying
because,
to gentrify it.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it needs it because driving through like the city of Baltimore, I don't know when was the last time you drove through
Years
Baltimore
ago.
City. It's still bad. The roads are bad. The potholes are bad. I mean, so many places are boarded up. Like it looks bad. Like it makes sense why people don't like property value wasn't high, but the more people that go in there and spend the money, it will
Bring
come
it up. Let's
and
do
they
it.
and they do a great thing with kids too. My niece's nephew, they're gonna get paid to go to school.
Really?
Yeah, like obviously, I guess where they are, they have a system where they can choose, I guess the school they go to, and whichever one works best for them. So both nieces, they may not go to the same high school, even though they'll be in high school together technically. But they get a stipend, they get meal plan, and they get, I want to say, iPad or a MacBook.
That's pretty good.
And I'm like, yo, this is where was this when I was a kid?
Yeah, we got nothing.
Right, Montgomery County got money.
Yeah,
I remember these kids during COVID, they got Chromebooks.
bro. Yes,
I'm like,
my sister has
I want a
a
Chromebook.
Chromebook.
I want one.
She got one. Here we were like, you don't got enough for lunch. You ain't eating, bro.
Right, you ain't eating.
You
What?
ain't
Here's a cold cheese sandwich.
Yes. Oh God, that cold cheese.
You can grill this?
Right? It just came out. It's not even de-thawed yet.
Yeah, it's just here. I literally just grabbed this. Take it.
Yep.
Damn, bro. Shit. I
Damn.
guess I'll go play football.
Anybody got some quarters?
Right. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, I'm trying to think, like if we had that, and I understand why Baltimore's doing it.
Yeah.
We want to increase education, all that stuff. But if we had that would have. We have the funds in this county,
Yeah.
so that would be fantastic. But
You know,
it is what it is, though.
there's always some type of corruption, in my opinion.
Absolutely, always.
A lot of people overpaid.
Mhm.
Money going where it's not supposed to.
Mhm.
Anyways, thanks, guys. Let us know what you think of our episode back.
Yeah. Again, we appreciate you guys. Sorry for being gone for so long. We want to make this a little bit extra longer to
Make up.
make up for that.
Yes.
So we appreciate you for sticking with us, and we will get back to uploading like we should.
As we should.
So bear with us. 2025 is going to be a great year.
It is. Ignore what's happening right now.
Right.
Yep.
Wildfires, it's just lighting a fire under your butt to go get money.
Exactly.
Oh, it's cold outside. Get that ice. It's money.
It's money. Yeah.
No.
Pain is weakness leaving the body.
That's all it is. That's all it is, for real.
Yeah, exactly. So we're only going to get stronger this year.
Right. Oh, you feel sad? Feelings are fleeting.
Yeah.
That's just, oh, you feel sad right now? That's okay. You feel sad, but with the money.
Exactly. Then all you got to do is identify as happy. You're good.
Just identify as happy.
Exactly.
Current year.
Identify as happy.
We'll catch you guys next time, though.